Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about opportunities and seizing opportunity when it comes your way. Many people will talk about how, well, I don't have all those opportunities that such and such person has, and they'll point to millionaires and billionaires and whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be a certain amount of money, but it could just be possessions or perceived success or whatever it may be. And they view that they're in the position they are in because they didn't have all the breaks. These other people, they had all these opportunities I never had. But here's the thing. So often in life, people have rejected opportunity time and time again. I know a man who every single time he would be very giving and kind and helpful for other people, and they would want to pay him for his help. And he would always decline it, never getting anything for it. And they wanted to give him the money. It wasn't something like they were just saying this and just hoping he wouldn't want it. They wanted to give him the money. He refused, rejecting that opportunity, pushing it away. I know my own life I had the same issue because I would always want to help people, and when they in turn wanted to help me, even if I didn't need the money, it wasn't the point. They felt like, oh, you've helped me, let me help you with something that I can give you. I can give you money, or I can give you this item, or whatever it may be. I would always decline it. Meanwhile, I would want to help them, and so if they did anything for me, I'd always want to pay them and try to, force the money on them. But this is the thing. That's rejecting opportunity. You're pushing away the blessing of God in your life. And this happens in the smallest areas, and this is what people don't seem to understand. They look around and they don't see these big opportunities that they perceive everybody else has, or at least the blessed and successful have. And yet they reject the small opportunities. Jesus said, if you're not faithful in little, you won't be faithful in much. You can't be trusted in big things and big opportunities if you're rejecting little tiny ones. So if your coworker offers you a cup of coffee that you want, obviously you don't have to take it if you don't want it, but you want it, but you don't want to be a burden on them or take money from them or whatever it may be that you're justifying that in your mind of rejecting the opportunity, understand you are putting a blanket notice out there within the universe saying, God, I don't need blessings. I will reject them when they come my way. I'm not faithful in little. I cannot be trusted in much. And you shut off God's blessing in your life because He sets before you blessing and cursing, and you're choosing cursing. You're not choosing His blessing. And among the poor, which is, I grew up very poor, so I know this is a common thing. They are taught you just help people out. You don't expect anything in return. Now you don't have to expect anything in return, but when that gets twisted around to don't take anything in return, there's a big difference between doing something out of the kindness and love and compassion of your heart or doing it just to get something in return. But you can do something from the kindness and compassion of your heart and still receive a blessing for it. And even though that wasn't your motive, you receive it because you gratefully and joyously receive every provision and blessing of God in your life. Don't let people talk you out of opportunity. Don't let old traditions of men that seem noble and seem at a high ethical level when really what they are is talking you out of God's blessing and talking you into cursing. Now, the cursing isn't coming from God, it's from you rejecting the blessing. You have nothing else to choose from besides cursing in that situation that you put yourself in. And God's offering you blessing. So today, if you feel like, well, I'm not getting all these opportunities, I see the other people and they're talking about this and they met this person and led to millions of dollars. Why am I not getting all these opportunities? What are the small, tiny, I don't care if it's a penny on the ground, as I made a video and I'll put it in the description below about picking up pennies, why you should pick up pennies or whatever the smallest denomination of coin in your country is. Not to, obviously, to build your net worth, but because you're noticing opportunity, even on the smallest level that has no impact at all on your financial situation, but you notice it and you glorify God and you're thankful for everything that comes in your life. When you do that, you change your mentality and you start taking these good opportunities. You don't have to take every opportunity because some opportunities don't apply to you. And some opportunities might be bad. And I mean, if you are driving by and you see a bank door left open, you don't say, well, there's an opportunity to go rob the bank. You don't do that, obviously. The point is, there are good, ethical, honest opportunities that come to you each and every day that you may be declining, or may not even be recognizing because you're just looking for the opportunity to be something that floats out of heaven, or there's a flashing light on it, or just something like that, or some prophecy. There are opportunities every single day coming before you. You need to take them. I don't care how small it is, whether it's the penny on the street or somebody offering you $1 billion contract. Take the opportunities that come before you that would be a blessing to you. Take those blessings. Choose blessing, and you will be blessed. And as Proverbs 10:22 says, the blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.